Hello, YouTubers. This is your Hindsight Physical Media Obsessive back again with another video. I know it's been a while since the last one, but crazy little thing called life gets in the way sometimes. I'm going to double down and try to keep a regular schedule of videos as a matter of discipline, if nothing else. So what I'm going to cover here today is the last format of Blu-rays before going into the big pool of the standard, regular case Blu-rays that I have. After that, I will go over my DVDs all in one shot. I'm not going to split them up into any specialties of any sort. And before that, we need to talk about Wakanda Forever. There's a lot of nonsense out there regarding that particular movie. It is a wonderful movie, and I just think it's time to educate the masses a bit. And so I will be getting on that very, very shortly. But here we are with the Digibooks. Again, the last classification I have of Blu-rays before the big pool. Thing about these Digibooks is that I love the Digibooks so much that I believe these movies are doomed never to see the light of day in the 4K format in my collection. I have, in some instances, of a compromise, but we'll go over that in just a second. So here we go. First one off, we have Bridge on the River Kwai. We got Flesh and Blood. Another Rutger Hauer and Jennifer Jason Leigh team up. As usual, it is bawdy and very adult. This is from Germany, this particular Digibook. Next, we've got Ghostbusters 1 and 2 together. We've got the Big Lebowski, or I believe in Polish, the Big Lebowska, I do believe. We've got Jaws. I wish they had made these Digibooks universal without the 100th anniversary designation on it. I mean, I just want the true artwork of the release itself without any sort of banners, on top. Next, got the Classic 7. What's in the box? Little Shop of Horrors, with the director's cut included. There was a time I had the DVD with the director's cut. That was very expensive. But when this came out, the price of that release just dropped like a rock. Empire of the Sun. One of Spielberg's lesser-known movies, starring one young, right here, Christian Bale, otherwise known as Batman. So, who you may or may not see in a multiverse appearance in The Flash. Next, we've got The Right Stuff. We've got The Exorcist. Goodfellas, as I covered once before. This is a title in which I took disc 2 from the, I believe, the 4K release and included it here. So it has disc 2 from that set, and I kept the the native disc that already came with the Digibook. As I mentioned before in an earlier video, I just could not get with that 4K at all in Goodfellas. It was just unsatisfying. Next, we've got 300, the nice embossed cover here, the complete experience. Willy Wonka. Malcolm X. Now, this is an example of my biggest quandary with the Digibook. To 4K or not to 4K. I know Criterion has a release. I simply don't have enough information to see whether the 4K version as a display is worth it to just chuck this Digibook, which I still believe will get you about $30 or so on eBay. So it's not worthless at all. I do so love this Digibook, and I'm going to have to be persuaded with a knockout 4K transfer to move. And in addition to that, I mean, and other people have touched up on it, Criteria does not make their 4Ks distinctive at all. They look just like, a garden variety, Blu-ray release. Turning over here, where are my Criterions? I've lost track of my Criterions. Criterions on the other side of this. Yes, the Criterions. I mean, they look just like any one of these releases. No difference at all. And sometimes, you just want a little distinction that you've got a 4K title as opposed to a Blu-ray title. So I hope they make a change on that. Going back to our Digibooks, next one, Shawshank Redemption. Excellent. This is out in 4K as well. But I do know definitively that the 4K release isn't worth ditching the Digibook that I have here. And unfortunately, the Blu-ray that accompanied that 4K was not remastered. We've got Poltergeist, as I covered before in an earlier video. This, in fact, is a case in which the 4K release did come with a remastered Blu-ray, and I simply swapped that out and put it in here. So I got a Digibook with an upgrade. Same as the case with Unforgiven. Again, the 4K set, remastered Blu-ray, swapped it out and put it in here. In both cases, the difference is noticeable and well worth your while to pick up on if you or if you have the chance to do so. So that is it as far as the Digibooks. I'm going to get on the big show now and get on my soapbox, my first soapbox ever, talking about Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Till then, folks, take care of yourselves and each other, and have a nice day.